Oh, okay. Let's come back to our textbook here. Last week we have brief introduction about the fate. We can continue today. As I mentioned, the ingredients about the today's snack that is eggs, flour, sugar, fat. Okay, and a little bit of leavening agent. We use a baking powder. We use the baking powder, egg, and the milk and milk. See, a lot of here. And next week, I will add a chocolate powder into the egg. But don't expect too much because my remaining chocolate powder is limited. So 那就收一收，我们就回去。谢谢，帮我收拾。Yeah, how about say thank you? I mean 谢谢 to those three students from the nutrition department. Okay, okay. Okay, and next time I will show you about the Bragg reaction because a long time ago I prepared the egg cakes without any eggs inside, without eggless cake. You will see the brownie reaction is very slow, very slow. So maybe next time I can do that. I can do that. But when I watch a little bit burnt, the brown looking, it look more delicious, more delicious. Okay. Okay, let's move back to the fate, and next week we can explain the flower. Okay. Okay, the section 2, sources of bakery fats and oils. Okay, the major steps of refining fats and oils are as follows. As follows. First one, free fatty acids are neutralized and treated with an alkaline. Generally, you use NaOH, sodium hydroxide, to remove the water-soluble free fatty acid. Why? Why? Because generally we eat the sorry. Generally we have the for example the snacks for today we made it with the sunflower oil. Sunflower oil theoretically is pure, and there is a called a triglyceride. Triglyceride. That is a this structure is a glycerol. Is a glycerol, and when it connected to fatty acid number one, number two, and number three. When they connected together, it's called a triglyceride. But sometimes it's not stable. For example, after the exposure to the sunlight or high temperature, all impurity like heavy metal ions in the oil. So some oil, some water in the oil. The bonds over there can be broken. After the broken, it releases the free fatty acid. Why we concerned about the free fatty acid? Because the free fatty acid is in a bad smell. Bad smell. Okay, then free fatty acid should be removed by neutralizing and treat. And treat it with alkaline. Okay, and the color is removed, and the fat is hydrogenated. It depends. For example, the plant oil generally, uh, for some purpose, they should run the hydrogenation, but it depends on the purpose. For example, if I just need a pure olive oil or pure sunflower oil, we don't need to run the hydrogenation. But if plan to prepare the plant butter without the real milk inside, we need to change the flavor and with the techniques called hydrogenation. And the fat is deodorized. Okay, then the fat is chilled to be beaten to make the softer and whiter wine. Generally speaking, the composition of that, for many please. Soybean oil. Okay. Generally speaking, when soybean oil without refining, in the test. Okay. We call it winterization, like a winter, because during the winter, the plant oil will sediment some like a white solid inside. Thus, the refining process is to chill and try to crystallize those insoluble during the low temperature and filter it and remove it. So the fat is chilled and beaten to make it softer and whiter. This is done by a rotator, a machine that cools and needs liquid margarine. Margarine is a plant butter. We call it plant butter. Okay. Fat is stored to facilitate the correct tempering. So that's one thing. Long time ago, my father bought a bottle of peanut oil, and he asked me why I place the peanut oil into the refrigerator, then it becomes solid. Also, I said, let me check the principles. Then I know for most peanut oil sold in Taiwan, we didn't refine it. The business didn't refine it. Thus, it has a lot of saturated fatty acid inside. Thus, the temperature, when the temperature degrees, maybe I just get maybe low to the 15 degrees Celsius, the peanut oil will become solid. Okay, so refined fats and oil like this one. Okay, and major fats and oil used in bakeries. And lard, okay, lard is from fatty tissue of pigs. We ignore this part. Okay, butter is very popular. Butter is made from sweet and neutralized and ripened creams, pasteurized and standardized. A fat content from 30 to 40 degree percent. Sorry, and when the cream is churned all over whipped, the fat particles separated from the watery liquid known as buttermilk. Buttermilk. The separated fat is washed and kneaded in a water wheel to give it a plasticity and consistency. Color is added during the process to make it look richer, and salt is added to improve the keeping quality. And I want to share my personal experiences. In the past month, I in my family and the family party, I prepared the whipping cream. Okay, let me show you the video. A minute, please. 1 minute, please. 好，大概在数完。
这台车是因为他们之前
Okay.
做过。
My kid and my younger sister's 2 kids, we have the family gathering every month. And this time I share my experience how to prepare the whipping cream and my personal experiences. The ratio is whipping cream. The ratio is 100 to 10 to 1. 100, what does it mean? 100 is about the whipping cream. Maybe Anchor. Anchor is very popular in Taiwan. The price is also okay. 10 is the sugar, white sugar, and 1 is the vanilla powder. Yeah, and in the future I may try use the chocolate powder a little bit, and that is my experiences. And yeah, sure. If you want the sweeter, you can add more sugar here. If you don't like the white color, for example here.
好，直接
Yeah.
加
Actually,
再
yeah.
加
Your family gathering, we did this,
再加
but it's impossible here. I know your technique is over this one, but
再加，听我的，
we did this.
好，来那个，这是几个豆皮
Yeah.
几个豆，
The kids are wearing the gloves.
等一下，先来啊。
Actually, there are 3 levels. Level 1, I put the taco.
多点。好，先这样。
Sorry,
先
taro. Okay, and
先
the
来好了，来。
taro and mix it with the cream. And this one,
一边转。
I have the rotation,
好。
the platform. I don't know the term in English. Maybe
好，对。
你 need to.
好 ，OK， 好，下一位。
So we did this, but 50 students here. It's impossible for me. So in the future, if you want to do something more challenging, then let me know. You can come to my lab, or you can ask Dr. Huang.
不动，我给他们用，一人用一些。
But maybe they are interested. They are not interested about this field. Actually, in the future, I plan to write a book similar to the
统统第3刀。
the cooking chemistry, because my view is different. Because I want to today I modified the recipe from the website, and we did it, and it's feasible. We can change the recipe, but in the future, I will explain the chemistry, explain the food sanitation, explain the nutrition inside. Then I think it's a different view of the book. So I'm editing a book. So why I'm so enthusiasm in this kind of field? Okay, I'm not a genius in cooking. See, it's not a professional, but very interesting. Okay. Okay, let's move here. Okay, and here in Canada, the following regulations apply to butter. apply to butter. Minimum 80% milk fat by weight. Minimum, this minimum. Permitted ingredients: milk, solid, salt, air, or inner gas. Inner gas. Permitted food color. Food color in our language called food additives in our language, but in English, just food color actually is a food additive. Okay. Permitted bacterial culture like lactic acid bacteria. Okay. And the grade name of butter and butter product in Canada. Sweet or unsalted butter is made from a cream that have a very low acid content and no salt is added to it. And is also used in some baking products like a French butter cream, where the butter should be the only fat used in the recipe, and keep sweet butter in the refrigerator. And okay, let me skip this one. And shortening, let me have brief explanation about the shortening. In the beginning, when I was college student, I learned this term. Why shortening? Become very, very short. Actually, it's a kind of hydrogenation vegetable oil to replace the butter. Okay. Since the invention of hydrogenated vegetable oil in the early 20th century, shortening has come almost exclusively to mean hydrogenated vegetable oil. Okay, and it shares many properties with lard. It's a replacement with pig oil, the lard. Okay, both semi-solid fats with a higher smoke points than butter and margarine. They contain less water and are less prone and splattering, making them safer of frying. And lard and shortening have higher fat content, close to 100%, compared to 80% of butter and margarine. Cake, margarines, and shortening tend to contain a bit of higher percentage of monoglycerides that I don't know. Okay. That's about the margarines, such as high ratio shortenings, blend better with hydrophilic attract water. Hydrophilic it means attracting water. Okay. Ingredients such as starch and sugar. Okay. But the shortening or lard is about the health concerns. Early this century, vegetable shortening became the subject of some health concerns due to the traditional formula. Okay, and generally speaking, the nutrition scientists don't encourage people to eat more saturated fats like animal fats, except the fish oil. Here, the meaning of animal oil, it means from the cow, or from beef, from pork, like this one. Okay. And okay, let me finish the part, then we can have a rest. I need to clean the classroom here. Okay. Hydrogenated vegetable oil shortenings. Hydrogenated shortenings are biggest group of fat used in the commercial baking industry. They feature the following characteristics. First one, they are made from much the same oil as margarine. And the second one, they are versatile fats with good creaming ability. Third one, their hydrogenation differs according to the specific use as the better design. They are 100% fat, no water. Because no water, the property is different. Okay, they keep well for 6 to 9 months. Generally speaking, the storage time is a little bit longer than the butter. The butter, I mean the dairy product, the real from the milk, and variations of those shortenings are emulsified. Yeah, personally, I think the emulsifying that is an important characteristic for the vegetable oil. Okay, the vegetable shortenings, raw in pastry shortenings, and deeper fried fats different five phase. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I think I should stop here. Then next we can continue from this section. Okay. Before I dismiss all of you, any comments from the snacks today? Good. About it's too sweet or it's not sweet enough? Oh, just appropriate. Too sweet or not sweet enough? The middle. The middle. Okay. 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 Any comments? Let me know. Yeah, me. Okay. Thank you. Next week, wait. Oh, okay. Not fully cooked. Filter. Okay. In the past, we actually in the past I did it many times. We did not filter it because we are experienced. We don't we still skip the step of filtration. Okay. Maybe today they forget something. Maybe again. Thank you for the comments. Maybe next time I will ask them to mix it as well. Okay, and next time I may do the same snack again, but I will add a different flavor like chocolate. Okay, so next week we can enjoy the snack. Yeah, if you okay, I don't like the snacks. It's okay. I'm tired. It's okay, but if you enjoy, please let me know. Okay, sorry, I need to clean here, so a few minutes earlier to dismiss everyone. Any question? Yeah, any comments? Please let me know on the night group. Okay, see you next week. Thank you.